In this video, I will show you how to complete the buried Easter egg solo, as well as the requirements for completing the super Easter egg. Timestamps are in the description. To start, this is only available on the Plutonium version of Black Ops 2. You need to download a mod and the link will be in the description, and so are the directions on how to install it. This video is for the Maxis side of the buried Easter egg. You can enable cheats if you'd like for some of the more annoying steps later on in the game. To start, some requirements for various steps of the Easter egg are the Galvanuckles, Paralyzer, and the Time Bomb, so get those when possible. The first step is to build the Noose. The 4-part locations are in this barn, in this stack of hay, in the corner of the gunsmith where the bank tunnel is, the second floor of the jailhouse where Arthur is, and the church behind the altar. Once the Noose is built, you need to obtain the Paralyzer and build the turbine and subsurface resonator. I would recommend grabbing one part of each buildable and just giving Arthur candy in front of the build table so you don't have to run back and forth for all the parts. I grabbed the roulette board for the resonator and the mannequin piece for the turbine. Either way, you need to shoot the Paralyzer at 4 orbs until they glow white. Then bring the turbine and the resonator so that it destroys the orbs. Do this for the 4 orbs located around the map, that is between the saloon and the candy store, in the mines, to the left of the church, and behind the ghost house before the exit path. Once all 4 are destroyed, there will be a floating lamp somewhere around in the main town area of the map. Throw a grenade at it and bring it down to the ground and pick it up. You need to get a bunch of zombies and give Arthur some candy so that he can kill the zombies. You know you're done when you can craft the lamp symbol on top of the gunsmith roof. For this next step, you'll need the time bomb. The crafted lamp will display some codes in the wall. These codes correspond with signs in the mineshaft. Using either the Galvanuckles or the Bowie knife, you need to melee the 3 signs that your code gave you. Here's the key for the codes for you on screen. You can melee them in any order, but before you melee the 3rd sign, make sure you have placed your time bomb. Once you hit the 3rd sign, a Wisp will spawn. Basically, just follow it around the map until it stops at the Noose. When you see the light glowing on the Noose, you can hit the time bomb and you basically just repeat this step. 3 signs, follow the orb, then both lights should be glowing. Now for the bell step, on screen you can see the grid you will be referring to in this step. To activate the lights, you need to head to the ghost house. Right after the first narrow hallway, it will be on your left. Interact with it to enable the light board. Each light on the board corresponds with a bell in the town area of the map. So let's go over the locations. The first 3 bells are above the candy shop. Bell 1 is straight forward after coming up the stairs. Bell 2 is to the right in this corner, and bell 3 is right next to the door where you came in from. Bells 4 through 6 are in the 2nd floor of the barn. In this standing location checkpoint, bell 4 is straight back, bell 5 is to the right of this checkpoint, and bell 6 is right behind you, standing at the checkpoint. Bells 7 through 9 are in the courthouse. Bell 7 is to the left after walking through the main doors. Bell 8 is on the witness stand, and bell 9 is on the plaintiff table. So basically, once you hit a bell, you have to go back to the witch's house and see which bell is your new one. When you have 2 left, you can just hit your 8th bell, and then whichever one is your leftover is your 9th. You can just hit that straight away. Finally comes Sharpshooter. Now, with this solo mod, you don't need to hit any targets, but if you want to practice for fun, you can. You just need to interact with this fountain, and after a minute or so, you'll receive all perks. Finally, the Navcard. Grab the Navcard from Die Rise. It is located in this broken table near the PDW wall buy. The Navcard parts are to the right when facing the gunsmith. You will need to use Arthur to break open that area, or you can maneuver through the barn if you'd like. You need Arthur to also break this fountain and then use the explosives to break the central maze fountain. If done correctly, there should be a yellow portal in the maze fountain. This will teleport you back up to the spawn room. In this corner is where you can build the Navcard table. Every part except the 115 rock is in this barn area I showed earlier, but the 115 rock is right next to where the table is built. So insert your Die Rise card in the table, and then if you did all 3 maps, you can now enable the endgame. Head to the courthouse, and there should be 3 white lights and 3 orange lights. And if you get close enough to the panel, it will reveal a button. Press the button for the Maxis Ending of the Victus story.